Here, day 10 on the raw food diet. Day 10, going great on raw foods, loving it. I wanted to let you know about my sister. She has gone raw as well. She went to the Optimum Health Institute, which serves all raw foods. They help people transition their diet, teach them some uncooking classes, and they have yoga, and I think they do colon cleanses, and my sister has some health issues, and so she's going on the raw food diet, and she's loving it. I wanted to show you some things that I made with the quinoa yesterday that I showed you. Here's the quinoa. Remember we talked about the quinoa yesterday, sprouting. Day 9 I sprouted. Day 10 today, making cereal. So this is a quinoa with goji berries and blue agave and cinnamon, and it tastes just delicious. It's a fantastic little cereal. And I have a craving for Indian food, so I may turn that into Indian food later today. We'll see. If not today, maybe the next day. This is a kale quinoa. Used some of this in my shake. It's kale and quinoa and banana, cinnamon, vanilla, carrot. Very delicious. Can't wait to eat that. Just throw a little extra cinnamon on top. Cinnamon is really good at helping regulate sugars in your body. That's why I always put cinnamon in anything sweet, pretty much, because it'll help with the regulating of the sugars. Of course, we're using all natural sugars that are also, they regulate better throughout the body than other processed sugars. Have been reading the Sunfood Diet book, the Sunfood Diet Success System by David Wolfe. I'm on lesson 7, and it's really long chapters, so I didn't finish it, but I wanted to just read some of the highlights. There's a lot of information in this one. The beginning is a whole lot of quotes from all different religious books around the world talking about the goodness of raw foods versus cooked foods, and so it's sort of some sort of religious, aspect of looking into that. Raw foods. So this is raw plant foods fall into 14 major categories. It also talks about this huge variety, 500 varieties of avocados, 100 varieties of durian, 80 varieties of persimmons. That there's just so much variety in plant food life that, you really don't need to be bored eating a raw food diet. It also talks about cooked foods as being addictive, and that people tend to have 5 or 6 cooked foods that they are literally addicted to. They have a very hard time giving up. Coffee, I think, is a major one for a lot of people. Anyway, so this talks about different things. Fruits have seeds in them, leaves, chlorophyll, nuts. There's fat dominant ones and there's protein dominant nuts. Seeds, same thing. Actually, I think nuts are fat dominant, and then seeds are protein dominant or fat dominant. Legumes. Flowers are sexual organs of plants. That stuck out. I hardly ever eat flowers, but I do think they taste good, but now I feel a little guilty and not sure I can eat them. I feel kind of weird about that. Sexual organs. Let's see. Greens, sprouts, roots, shoots, bark. I never eat bark before, but maybe in a tea. Sap, stems, water vegetation like sea vegetables, spirulina, those sort of things. Mushrooms, it says, is not grown in the sun. It grows in darkness. So it's not a true plant food, but still, I like eating them. Let's see. What else did I highlight? Highlighted this. He sat down and it had citrus fruit and pineapple guava, a picture of it, and his vision improved. Now that makes me want to drink a pitcher of citrus and pineapple guava. It said his vision improved and stay improved. And it's funny, my friend, I had her over yesterday, and we made a strawberry parfait, Renee, and after she ate it, she said, wow, I feel different. I feel like I'm full of energy. She's like, I feel so different. So it's interesting how raw foods can have that effect on you. Let's see, it says, digestion of cooked food takes more energy from the body than any other activity. People on this diet, in general, decrease sleep by 2 hours. I think that's definitely happening to me. I feel like I'm sleeping less. I went to bed very late last night and had no problem getting up, so it is definitely like 2 hours less sleep. Anyway, talks about committing to a raw food diet is like committing to living life more fully. One of the most startling revelations I experienced on this diet path was that I stopped producing trash. I do think there's a lot less trash with the raw food. Sometimes there's a bag around the vegetables or something that you have to throw away, but other than that, there is a lot less trash. I mean, let's see, and eating raw foods truly connects you to the fabric of life. Wow, that sounds nice. Let's see, the raw versus cooked distinction. Cooking alters organic molecules. When those molecules are ingested, they become part of the tissues. Thus, cooking alters the tissues at a fundamental level in the human body. I thought that was interesting. And it talks about that we're water, electrified water. Everything needs to be broken down into a liquid to nourish the human body. And with cooking, you're cooking out the water. So how raw foods have more liquid in them, they're easier on the digestion. So cooked food is dense. It leaves a toxic ash residue in the body. And it says over years and decades, this debris accumulates in the form of mucus, deposited throughout the tissues. Eventually, toxins reach a crisis level, clog and poison the system, lead to heart attacks, strokes, and cancer. Disease arises out of the toxic residues left by cooked foods. Yikes. I could actually really see in the future people eating cooked foods. Maybe they won't give up their meat. Maybe they'll still eat their meat, but maybe they'll eat raw foods with their meat and live healthier, happier lives. And I could see growing old, on a raw food diet, it definitely makes you feel better, more energized. Anyway, I'm going to have my breakfast. Thanks for following me, day 10. And no news to report. I'm feeling really great. Thanks. Bye.